San Diego's starting lineup. At point, 6 feet 1 inches, number 17, Dennis Schroeder. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 13, Keegan Murray. At the other guard position, at 6'3" number 0, Malik Monk. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 10, Michael Porter. The man in the middle, 7 feet 1 inch, number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. The head coach is your home team, your San Diego starters.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Brook Lopez is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Christie. Then there's Thomas. And it's Williamson in at the 3. And for San Diego, they've got Keegan Murray. Malik Monk out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. As these early games, Coach, bring in a variety of new opponents. Rosters definitely get put to a test, don't they?
They sure do, Kevin. Every team hits you in a different way, and you've got to develop the proper counter punches. That's something that has to be focused on in these early games.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. He possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
We already got to start off to a physical start. First play of the game was a foul. I told y'all it's going to be a physical one, man. We ain't number 8 seconds in. We are at the free throw line already, y'all. Think about that. 8 seconds in, we're at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Schroeder passes to O'Neal. Here's Monk. San Diego moving the ball around. Murray dishes to Porter. 5 to shoot. Back to Murray. Here's Schroeder. Here's Shaq. Lopez with the block. Pass to Williamson. That shot misses. Nice D from Porter. Schroeder with the ball. Isiah Thomas covering. Now Porter from downtown. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Thomas against Schroeder. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful.
Big play by Lopez. See, we squeezed them with Hartenstein and Brooks, see, and didn't give Shaq the chance to go up strong because we're playing him with 2 men. We're basically zoning Shaq up one-man zone.
A little over a minute.
Zoning on Shaq. Just let everybody else get their shots.
It's Thomas on the wing. Started by Schroeder. Pocket 6. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Man, it's going to be it's tough, man.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. San Diego is on 0 of 2 from deep here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. San Diego's head coach and I got a chance to talk. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here is Williamson, following the three-pointer by Malik Monk to the left side wing. Kicks it out to Williamson. On the clock. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, this is what happens when you give Lopez this kind of positioning inside. What a dunk.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Lopez following the miss by Michael Porter from deep.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Murray, no good. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Hawks. Lopez sets a screen for Thomas. Down low. And Lopez throws it down.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isiah keeping his teammates involved here.
San Diego trails by 3. Pass to Porter. And here's Shaq. Porter in the corner. Connects from three-point range.
Michael Porter has got to play well because we're just going to zone Shaq up, man. We're not going to let Shaq do it, man.
Thomas against Schroeder. To the right side. Hartenstein passes to Thomas. Pass to Williamson. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Yeah, I don't know what's scarier. Zion setting the screen or him coming off the screen.
Schroeder outside. Now Monk fires from deep. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the basket by Thomas.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you and then he'll cut your legs out from under.
O'Neal outside. And so it looks like San Diego will retain possession here. And an early season
that zone is causing problems, man.
Change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. You take a look at San Diego.
And that's the problem with Shaq. As great as he is, if you get him outside the lane, offensively, he's useless.
They fought their way into that spot, and you have to give them credit for how they played. But now we'll have to see if they can stay there.
Murray, good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's Thomas. His last outing, he had 24 points. Mr. Williamson over Porter. And it's Williamson missing. And Schroeder's got the ball here for San Diego. They trail by 1. They come in fresh off the win against the Warriors.
Man, the bad boys just converged on that one. Here comes Isiah. Let's take a look at that last defensive possession by the bad boys, man. Oh, my God, that is... Man, look at this. I think they had 4 guys come to the basket. They all just converged. Bro, this defense is monstrous. They all just converged. Damn. And Isiah pushing the rock.
Taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Here's Schroeder. Isiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Here's O'Neal. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. And so here is Chicago. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Monk for three. Chicago grabs the miss. And here is Thomas. He has 6. Driving in. Here's Hartenstein. Count it.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here kicks to Monk. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's all evened up. Porter's got 6.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
Outside Thomas. To the paint. And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Camp. And San Diego decides to take their first time out here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some time.
Now we're going to bring in Big Zach Edey now. The big Brahma Bull. Going to stay with Hartenstein outside.
Edey's checked in for Brook Lopez. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
On the wing, Murray. Defended by Christie. The shot by Monk is no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Takes a 3. Christie can't make it. San Diego shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Schroeder finds O'Neal. And here we go. Williamson, the pass to Thomas. Here's Edey. Outside Thomas. 5 on the clock. Over Monk. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And now a 4-point Chicago lead. Outside Porter. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Christie. He's guarded by Schroeder. Murray against Williamson. Outside Thomas. The 19-foot shot. O'Neal with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded and he missed it too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall.
See, that's what they got to do. They got to get Shaq on the move. You can't wait for the post up. You got to get Shaq on the move to beat that zone.
Demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
And so here is Chicago. San Diego getting their last shot to go in.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
San Diego trails by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Monk. Monk's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Thomas. 8 points for him. Pass to Williamson. Edey with a screen for Williamson. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, Edey's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Diego. 4-point game. And San Diego calls time here. a completely new group for San Diego. Nurkic checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Zion Williamson. Pass to Eubanks. Now here is Carter. Over to the wing. McDermott for three. He can't get that one. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Now here's Jones. From outside, off the mark.
He may have had too much time to think about.
Carter against Nurkic. Out to the right wing. McDermott, no one around him. No good on the triple. It's stolen by Sharp. It's sent back by Edey.
So at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
Eubanks shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
No layups.
Not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the first one at the line is good. And San Diego making a change here. Porter's checked in. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for Eubanks. Chicago leading. Outside Thomas. Pass to Brown. Nurkic a screen on Ellis. Brown with it. Now guarded by Sharp. Stolen by Ellis. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Ellis. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. The shot by Carter, nobody around. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And San Diego leads by 1. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Dinwiddie against Carter. There's Porter with the 3. And then Carter with the dunk. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still without a basket. Six on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And the wide open J from Edey. Offline from the top of the key. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far.
Despite the defense, man, Team Shaq out by 1 point.
We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Diego?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Ellis is out there with Carter. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Saric, and it's Porter at the small forward position.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And for Chicago, Williamson out there with Nurkic. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Here's Šarić. Spencer Dinwiddie picking up that last basket. And Šarić kicks to Carter. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. And Porter putting it right back in. And San Diego leads by 3.
Yeah, what a save by Porter Jr. on the offensive glass. He was right where he needed to be.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Drains the three-pointer. Ellis has got the lead up to 6 now for San Diego. Dinwiddie with it. Nurkic a screen on Carter. Dinwiddie kicks to Nurkic. Here's Milton. No good that time. Some solid defense from Šarić. Carter against Dinwiddie. Pass to Porter. To the wing right side. The shot by Šarić. No good. Chicago trails by 6. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Williamson. Williamson double team. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Porter a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's the 3. And it's Carter missing. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Milton looking around. Williamson. It's hauled in by San Diego.
And you're just not going to see him do that. Very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Here's Eubanks. Porter outside. San Diego with another miss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Milton the pass to Williamson. Nice D from Porter. San Diego leading by 5. And Carter has it in the corner. Porter a screen on Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Šarić. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
Very reliable. No question. They punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
O'Neal's check in for San Diego. Chicago also making some changes. Lopez comes in for Edey. Hartenstein subbed in for Nurkic. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Dinwiddie. Back to Lopez. Over Eubanks. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lopez has got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Carter dishes to Porter. Eubanks the pass to Porter. Out to Carter. Over in the corner, Ellis. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Quick work off the catch by Ellis. This is why his teammates and coaches encourage him to remain aggressive.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Carter. Chicago also making some changes. Jones checked in for Zion Williamson. Christie comes in for Shake Milton. And Thomas subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Thomas. 8 points for him. Pass to Christie. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ellis against Thomas. Over Ellis. That is good. And the San Diego lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Thomas.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Christie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the away team, Max Christie. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Man, Shaq's teammates are really saving his bacon tonight, hitting that three-pointer. Because the bad boys aren't allowing any inside attempts, man, from Shaquille O'Neal right now. They're just zoning the entire paint up. There is no chance to get the ball on the Shaq right now.
Dennis Schroeder comes in for Keon Ellis. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Diego. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them, the way they were able to take care of their business. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Thomas. 10 points for him. And Lopez gets it to go.
Taking advantage of Shaquille O'Neal and pick and roll. Remember, Shaq does not defend pick and roll well at all in any era.
Brook Lopez is revered as a teammate for his contributions both on and off the floor.
Well, Kevin, I think that teammates very quickly pick up on guys who are unselfish both on and off the floor and care more about the team, the group, the community than their own accomplishments, and that becomes immediately obvious with Brook Lopez.
Now here's Porter. Isiah Thomas missing his last shot. O'Neal looking around. Pass to Porter. Outside for Murray, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and backcourt for San Diego.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
Now, here's Thomas. Jones sets the pick for Thomas. Pass to Lopez. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for
Man, both of these defenses, man, every time you take it to the paint, they just tie you up.
17 points a game last year, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Absolutely. I wish I had 2 or 3 like him coming off the bench when I was coaching. If I did, I probably wouldn't be sitting here with you guys.
And San Diego calls time here.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
O'Neal finds Murray. Schroeder looking around. They're outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Thomas. It's rebounded by Schroeder. San Diego leading by 4. Monk for 3. Another 3 for San Diego.
an effective three-point shooter. Over his career, just about half of Monk's shots come from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Thomas. 10 points for him. Lopez outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lopez has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Chicago. Shooter passes to O'Neal. Outside, Porter. Monk outside. Back to Porter. Launches a three. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today.
They're sacrificing the three to stop Shaquille O'Neal. We're giving up. Bad boys are giving up mucho threes right now, trying to stop Shaq.
Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder. For Chicago, they have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for the away team, Isiah Thomas. 2 shots.
Might have to go to man-to-man, and that's going to open up Shaq for post-ups probably.
And San Diego making a change here.
Because they're hitting the three way too good right now.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Schroeder. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Golden State Warriors.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved.
They are on fire from downtown.
If you're a teammate of Monk's, you know that he's always going to be ready to let it fly. So you want to get him the ball.
Lopez with the ball. Defended by Shaq. Lopez, a screen on Schroeder. Back to Lopez. Fires the three. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 5 rebounds tonight. In the corner, it's Monk. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And there's the call on Jones.
See, now if we go into man-to-man, now that opens up Shaq for post-ups now. The three-point shot's kind of like football. You got to pass to open up your running game almost. Well, they got the three-point shot going, so we got to go man-to-man because they're just hitting too good. So Shaq's going to get open opportunities now.
Moving the ball around. 6 to shoot.
Not right here, though.
San Diego needs to get off the shot.
Wow.
It's the three-point bomb.
They are in Lego.
San Diego lead.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks chill.
Thomas, good.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Now, here is O'Neal. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature. We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Shot left block. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. O'Neal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Christie. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta. Outside Thomas. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Here's Hartenstein, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
One shot.
That one misses for Hartenstein. San Diego leading by 7.
Second half, look for Hartenstein to get some more shots in the post on Keegan Murray.
It hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Christie finds Hartenstein. Back to Christie. Schroeder against Thomas. 4 on the clock. Jones from outside. Rebound by Murray. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Ellis. O'Neal inside. He's defended by Hartenstein. Takes it from 10. And it's Chicago with the rebound. That is good. And the San Diego lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Thomas.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Monk kicks to Murray. Here's Schroeder. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
That's where Murray's most effective. Not just scoring, but creating as well.
Here's Thomas inside. And stolen by Murray. And the first half is now in the books. San Diego.
The three-point attack by Team Diesel, man. What a performance. They're busting up that zone.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for Chicago.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some house.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
I always like these matchups because even though you're not always starting.
Remember, we said Michael Porter Jr. had to play well tonight.
Now watch me do this.
Because we knew that they were going to sag in on Shaquille O'Neal. So they're getting a big performance from Michael Porter already. 4 threes.
That's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second
And he
half
got 16 points.
Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And here's Monk. He'll bring it up for San Diego. They've led by as many as 11 points. Keegan Murray is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Porter. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Monk in at the 2 guard. There's Schroeder, and a miss there on the triple. Chicago trails by 7. And for Chicago, Thomas is out there with Christie. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Williamson. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside, Porter looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Lopez with the block.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Brook Lopez third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
That's good from Thomas. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Diego leading by 3. Schroeder passes to Porter. Back to Schroeder. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And that's now 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, for a guard like Schroeder, you want to take advantage of those looks inside.
Thomas passes to Williamson. Nice D from Porter.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And Michael Porter Jr. is a crucial piece to this offense.
Oh, he absolutely is, Kevin. First of all, we know that shooting provides space for other people to operate, and he certainly does that. but Michael Porter Jr. is also a very timely cutter and gets his share of easy buckets.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Lopez. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Lopez has got 14 points.
Yeah, this is the deft touch Lopez has developed. He knows how to adjust his power for the mid-range.
Schroeder dishes to Porter. Back to Schroeder. Monk finds Porter. Shot clock at 6. San Diego moving the ball around. Murray, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Isiah Thomas right now is just bodying Schroeder, man. Owning him.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And San Diego calls time here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Pass to Edey for the lead. That's good. That's Thomas picking up the assist. He has 5.
Remember, don't let Zach Edey's size fool you. He is a good three-point shooter.
Teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 6. And Isiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And a good looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. O'Neal kicks to Murray. And again, unable to change momentum here. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Murray against Thomas. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Williamson. Off target from outside.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Murray. Back to Schroeder. And stolen by Christie. Williamson outside. Looking to get back on track here. And that one is off. Murray with the defensive effort. Outside Porter. Left side O'Neal. Back to Porter. Monk, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Thomas. 23 points in the game. Here's Williamson, and he makes good on the layup. Williamson's got 8 points.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
Schroeder passes to Murray. Here's Monk. O'Neal kicks to Monk. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Thomas. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Schroeder passes to Porter. Back to Schroeder. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Thomas. Christie with the screen for Thomas. And Edey has it in the corner. Offline with his three. San Diego, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. But no one around him. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. Thomas dishes to Williamson. Lopez is screen on Porter. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, if Zion gets a runway, nothing is going to stop him.
O'Neal is screen on Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from O'Neal.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a 1-of-1 type of player.
Chicago making a switch here. Nurkic checked in for Zach Edey. Hartenstein comes in for Brook Lopez. Jones checked in for Williamson. And it's Jake Milton in for Max Christie.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Murray, the pass to O'Neal. O'Neal showing no mercy.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Count the basket.
Oh, my God. Isiah comes right back with a spectacular play to match Shaq's.
But he's still...
That was sweet. I don't know how he got that layup off, man. First off, I don't know, man. Comes setting him up. Oh, man.
Field in this quarter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Diego.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
Now, here's Monk. He's got 12. Porter finds O'Neal. Back to Porter. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside Thomas. Over Ellis. And again, Chicago. No good. Pass to Monk. Hartenstein against Murray. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Knocked loose. Stolen by O'Neal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Monk. And no good that time.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Milton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Monk with the ball. Jones covering. Monk against Jones. Near the 3-point line, it's Ellis. Chicago grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Thomas. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Monk finds O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Thomas. 28 points for him. Jones sets the pick for Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. Thomas got it all tied up now for Chicago.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Monk against Milton. Ellis outside. Porter in the corner. Here's Shaq. Great D that time from Nurkic. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Thomas passes to Hartenstein. Back to Thomas. Hartenstein with a screen on Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And here is San Diego now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Shaq. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Ellis with the block.
A defensive playmaker. Ellis makes things happen at this end of the court.
Monk kicks to Ellis. Sinks the three-pointer. Ellis has got 11 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much.
And here's Jones. Outside Thomas. Over Ellis. Thomas, good.
Isiah Thomas.
Thomas got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up.
Isiah Thomas carrying him.
And here's Porter. Outside for Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
O'Neal against Burke. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for San Diego.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Chicago trails by 3. Thomas, he's got 32. Nurkic setting the pick for Thomas. Here's Milton. Monk with some nice defense. For the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. San Diego ahead. They lead by 3.
Team Diesel is on fire from downtown. They have made 15 out of 37 threes. Oh, my gosh. Supplementing that Shaquille O'Neal offense.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're... Calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Carter. Drew Eubanks out there with Sharp. Then it's Ellis, and it's Porter at the small forward.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Now here is Carter. Porter, no luck. Thomas up top, defended by Carter. Outside Thomas. Pass to Christie. Out to the right wing. There's Williamson with the 3. It's hauled in by San Diego. They've led by as many as 11 points. High, arcing shot. Judge has the open look. Off target from 3-point range. Thomas passes to Williamson. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And Chicago leads by 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Ellis. Carter against Thomas. Carter kicks to Sharge. Launches it. San Diego with another miss. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the dunk by Williamson.
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Sharge. Again, the miss by Sharge.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
And it's Williamson missing. San Diego trails by 4. Fast break, here they come. Here's Ellis. The kick out to Porter. San Diego with another miss.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Well, you've got
to give Isiah a break here, man. We'll bring in Dinwiddie to hold it down.
The defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And San Diego making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Dinwiddie's checked in for Chicago. And so he makes both from the line. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the middle, Edey with the steal. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. On the wing, Christie.
Folded.
Dinwiddie. And stolen by Christie. Here's Williamson. It's blocked by Shaq. And he gets it back. Williamson. The shot will not fall. Shaq with some nice D.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Porter kicks to Carter. Down low to end the cold streak.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Chicago leading by 4. Christie with it. Pass to Dinwiddie. Edey with a screen on Carter. Over in the corner, Williamson. Now Edey. Eubanks defending. Edey gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for San Diego.
Got Zion being guarded. Zion guarding Shaq now.
Oh, just solid.
He got the strength to somewhat, but he ain't got the size, though.
Game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now
Clear out.
Williamson.
No way can he guard him out here. No way. They could hit the shot.
Well, when they're playing off you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Carter outside. O'Neal on the wing. Carter with it. Now defended by Williamson. Chicago leading by 4. Looking to end his cold spell. Great defense that time from Ellis. San Diego, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to Carter. Now here's Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Carter inside the three-point line. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Jones finds Williamson. Pass to Christie. It's tipped. And now San Diego on the break. And Ellis throws it down.
Well, you know, Ellis is usually the guy starting the break with his defense. But this time, he's the one finishing.
Chicago calls timeout. San Diego with some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for Eubanks. Malik Monk comes in for Ellis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Carter. Chicago also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Edey. Hartenstein comes in for Herbert Jones. And Thomas subbed in for Dinwiddie. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Shaq. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Clock at 6. Porter dishes to Murray. Porter passes to O'Neal. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Thomas. Lopez right side. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Christie finds Thomas. Now here's Williamson. Guarded by Porter. Schroeder outside. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Porter. That's in. Coming off the assist from O'Neal. And that's 20 points for Michael Porter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now, Christie. Here's Williamson, guarded by Porter. Williamson, the pass to Christie. Williamson double team. There's Thomas with the three. It's good from long range.
3 points.
Thomas got 38 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Murray outside. O'Neal on the wing. Lopez covering.
A load to deal with inside. The strength of Murray makes him a tough cover.
First team foul. At the line for San Diego, Keegan Murray. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first
I think you finish this game off with pick and roll. Involve Shaquille O'Neal in pick and roll the rest of the game. I think that's the way you got to play this one.
No matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
no good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Pass to Christie. And here is Lopez. He's covered by Murray. Lopez, no luck. San Diego trails by 4. Schroeder outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Hartenstein with the screen for Thomas. It's over Schroeder. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
San Diego shooting well. They're at 45%. Pass to Shaq. Doing what he does best, Shaquille O'Neal.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
The kick out to Lopez. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Lopez has got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Murray. Porter misses the 3. Chicago leading by 7. Outside Thomas. Lopez sets a screen for Thomas. Outside Hartenstein. Here's Thomas. 14 connects with the kick.
Oh, man. Shaq and Isiah one-on-one. This reminded me of Jordan, or this reminded me of that. I remember when Larry Bird stepped out on Michael Jordan in the same situation. That's what this reminds me of. Oh, man. Shaq had no chance right here, man. Damn.
Against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
Williamson outside, and he drives in,
rolling to the rim like a
bad boys defense stepping up here in the fourth.
Zion is a force on the drive.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And San Diego calls time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you didn't offer more resistance than that.
Thomas against Schroeder. Driving the lane. It's Monk. Outside Murray. With the shot. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Thomas inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Drained from outside.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Schroeder outside. Launches it. Hartenstein with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lopez a screen on Schroeder. Up top Lopez, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had two guys who shot the ball well from three and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the three. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the three, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Chicago.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did. And I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group. And that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year, actually their fifth win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Isiah Thomas.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Isiah Thomas.
Man. Team Diesel shot the lights out from downtown. 15 threes, taking advantage of that big zone. But, man, just too much defense. Too much defense from Team Bad Boy, man. Although they did have 8 steals themselves, though, but they had 5 blocks. Both teams got out to a pretty good lead at one point. They had a big lead of 11. They had 16 for Bad Boy. But, man, they really just took Shaq out of it, man, with that zone. Let me see what Shaq had 15 points, man. 14 shots. 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Kick out the 3 because he was just swarmed. Isiah Thomas controlled the game masterfully. 40 points, 17 assists on 22 shots. Only took 2 threes. Went to the line for 8 shots, made all 8. And accounted for 79 of the 111 points. Michael Porter Jr. played good. We all knew he had to coming into this. Let's go ahead and take a look here at some of the highlights. Let's take a look at Michael Porter Jr.